I want to take a little bit to just talk about why Virginia is so good on defense and how they do it without having a ton of talent. I mean, they've got some good talent up front, and they're not super exotic all the time defensively, but they really are disciplined, sound. They run to the ball. They play very hard and very physical defense, and that'll get you a long way. I'm going to take a look at a couple plays, and then we'll look at how that works out on the other side. So this is the first play of the North Carolina-Virginia game from a couple weeks ago, and I want to highlight here. North Carolina is in your standard single back shotgun formation with an H-back, so they've got 6 blockers, running back, and then if the quarterback's going to run, that's a 7th. Virginia matches up with three down linemen, and then your hybrid rush end. This is a similar scheme to what Florida State plays. They've got basically your hybrid. This is your Fox. They're going to go 3 technique to the boundary, and then you're going to have, so they're identifying this as the boundary here. 3 technique to the boundary, and then you're going to have your boundary safety coming downhill here. They're actually going to be rotating to a man-free look here. But what I want to highlight is after the snap, so they've gone to a 7-man box to match up against this look. After the snap, as soon as they recognize that this is a run play to that side, watch the discipline level overall of how good this team is in terms of maximizing their run fits. So first of all, this end here, watch how he takes on the puller. So you're going to have a puller here who's going to pull across the formation. This end, his job is to box this in. He's going to take on that puller and try to make sure that there's no extra space that's created. He's trying to prevent any seam being made on the inside. So the sooner and harder he's able to hit that guy, if he's able to stand him up, that's going to set this play up really well for the defense. That's first and foremost. So watch how he steps down correctly. You're going to get a little shed here on the inside as well, but steps down correctly, takes that on, and then look at the Fox step inside and get some space. So now there's no space inside because he takes this on correctly. It's an unselfish play. Just take on the blocker, compress the space. And now watch the backers. He's going to pursue through. So now you've got quarterbacks accounted for. If they're in a read situation, he's going to take your read quarterback. So that's what they're doing to account for the quarterback in this defense. And then he's going to be your secondary run support. So he can, if the quarterback doesn't have it, then he can slide back over the top. He's going to pursue this way. If the quarterback has it, he's your secondary support player running the alley here. And then watch this backer get to the point of attack quickly and then extend that out. And then beyond that, now you have an additional player in the alley. Everybody's in their spot. This is good run defense. Even though you've got a double team that wins here at the point of attack, it doesn't matter because everybody else is in their right spot. And you've got coming flat now down the line of scrimmage now that you've recognized the quarterback doesn't have it. So you've got contain. And then finally, look at how everybody, once this starts to get stretched out, how everybody pursues down the line of scrimmage. Okay, it's starting to get stretched out. Pursue. And look at just overall, you've got contain, you've got secondary contain, you've got the next one here is here, and here. You've got a bunch of helmets converging on the football. The entire defense you can see on the screen here, and basically all but one player is in this box, and they're all in their proper spots. That's what makes them so difficult to run against, is basically you've got a series of players that when you look at this, how many guys are making this tackle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys are going to be in on this tackle when he goes down for a 1.5 yard gain. You're not going to miss a lot of tackles when 7 guys are making those tackles and they're all in proper angles, proper relation. I mean, the way you teach this is when you get a guy out there, you want one player whose leverage is coming outside in. Do it this way. One player whose leverage is coming outside in, one player whose leverage is coming straight on, and one player here, and you always converge. Well, when you got 7 guys that are doing that, 8 guys, 7 guys in on the tackle, essentially, you're going to have a lot of success. So here's another example. This is from a little later in the game. Same front, same situation from North Carolina. Now they're actually on the right hash, so you can see again Fox to the boundary safety coming down. This time they're going to bring the boundary safety against this look. But watch what happens when they throw this out there. Watch how quickly everybody gets out there to converge on the ball with good angles. Again, how many helmets are in this? And even though you've got a guy now, he looks like the tackle is going to be made there. Nobody stops. Everybody's full speed still. When it looks like he's going to go down, nobody stops and nobody starts jogging. Everybody is getting to the ball. And when he finally goes down on the ground, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys around again, and then 2 more, 8, 9, and then you see a 10th coming into the frame. When you converge on the ball from proper angles like that, and everybody is playing with that level of urgency, you're going to be good defensively, even when you have some personnel limitations. And this is really what Bronco Mendenhall has staked his hat, he's hung his hat on, he staked his claim on, is that kind of defensive discipline. That's a cultural thing that it takes time to build into your program. So let's take a look at Florida State here. Now, this is a different kind of concept. They're handing the ball off here, but I want you to take note of just, first of all, and this is actually another one of their better plays in this game defensively. You've got a good job by the safety, Raymond Woody here coming downhill. You got a couple guys, but look at what happens when it looks like he's going to go down. Everybody just kind of stops, and now they're just kind of jogging in. What you don't see is running to the football and still trying to get there and to make more, to make it a more of a gang tackle situation. You don't see. So there's 3 guys in on this tackle, but you could have had 4, you could have had 5, might have had 6 in here. And either way, run to that spot just in case there's a fumble. You've got to continue running, got to keep running to that spot. You never know when somebody's going to break a tackle. You never know when there's going to be a fumble. There's a number of these things where you can just see, again, look at that when he goes down. That's a big difference between a defense that really has the culture where you want it, where whenever a guy goes down, there's 7, 8, 9, 10 guys around him. And then a defense where guys are just kind of used to trotting in and expecting the tackle to get finished over here. This is where you've got one program that has the culture established defensively that they want, and it's a very solid and healthy culture, and a team that really is still waiting on getting to that point to where they're going to actually be able to get guys running to the ball, even when a guy's on his way down to the ground or even on the ground, where you're making sure in every play that you're there and you're just doing it as a part of the discipline of playing quality defense.